Everyone, I'm the tax. Today we are going to go over purchase orders and what you do when you actually receive the items that you issued the purchase order for. So in the last video, I showed you how to actually issue a purchase order. And that purchase order can be issued for products and services, or it can be issued to something that ties to a particular expense account. And so now we're going to talk about what happens when we actually receive that particular purchase order. So in order to navigate to your purchase orders, this is the dashboard for ABC Creative. We're going to come over here to the left-hand side, our expenses. And here we're going to put purchase orders. This is going to show us all of our purchase orders that we currently have. So you'll see we have order 1001 for $2,000. And when we open this, you will see that we sent over a purchase order for 200 turtle keychains. Okay, we're going to pay $2,000 for these. Yeah, I want to show you before I go in these products. I want to show you what our inventory looks like. So I've got your reports here. I want you to see the effect that this purchase order is going to have on inventory. So when I type in an inventory valuation summary, this is going to show me the product or services that I have on hand as far as inventory and the quantity. So currently I have 19 of these turtle keychains on hand. They cost me $10 a piece, and I have $190 worth of turtle keychains. Okay. When I go in here to this particular purchase order, I'm going to receive this purchase order now. So I've gotten these turtle keychains. I'm going to look to make sure I receive 200 of them. Okay. So I've received 200 turtle keychains. I'm going to copy this to a bill. And when I copy this to a bill, it is going to go ahead and it is going to put in a lot of the information for me. So I am going to have Belma Professional Products here. I put my terms here, so it's due in 30 days. The bill date is going to be 6/9. It's going to be due on 7/9. I can put in my bill number. I have the turtle keychains. I did receive 200 of them, and they were $10 a piece. So I can save and close. Let's say, so I'm going to save and close this. Now you're going to notice that this purchase order here has been closed. So it is showing that I have received these items. It is now closed instead of open. If I go back to this report, I am now going to be showing that I have 200 turtle keychains. So I received 200 of those keychains, plus the 19 that I already had on hand. I paid $2,190 for these, okay? So that's how you receive the purchase orders. Now, I'm going to show you what happens if things don't go quite as planned, because nothing ever really goes quite as planned, right? So I'm going to put in another purchase order. And I'm going to come down here to the turtle keychains. Let's say that I'm going to put in another one for 200. Okay. Everything in here looks good. I'm going to save and close. I now have an open PO for these turtle keychains for 100 of these keychains, right? My inventory is still showing that I have 219, or I'm sorry, I have 200 of these on the purchase order, not 100. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to copy this to a bill, but they shipped some items. Okay. I got 180 of these, and maybe the other 20, or let's say I actually got 190 of them. So oops, when I contact Belmar, they say, you know what, we're not going to charge you for those 10 that are broken. You take them and offer them as a discount. So this is my bill, right? You'll see that it's linked to a purchase order. So I received these items, bill number in, this is going to be due 30 days. I owe $1,800. for 180 that were not broken and 10 that are not broken. Okay. And you may want to sit and make a separate turtle keychain item for the ones that are broken. I am going to go ahead and save and close. Now, you're going to notice that this is still open because I did not receive all of them. Okay. This is still open. It's showing that I have received 180 of these items. Okay. It is not showing that I received all 200. So it is showing that I received 180, not the 200. Okay. Now, when I go in here, it was 219 on hand. It is now 409 on hand. Okay, because I received 190. 10 of those were broken. So I have 190 on hand. Notice though that my asset value is not 4,090. It's not $10 per keychain because I didn't pay for 10 of those keychains, okay? So this has changed my average value of these turtle keychains. So you can bring in partial POs, okay? That is possible. We can do that. So I've received 180 out of 200. I can go ahead and I can receive an additional 20. So when I go move to bill, it is going to assume that I've received 20 more. Okay. I'm going to put the bill in here, the bill number. I'm going to put my net 30 on here, and then I'm going to save and close. At this point in time, my PO is now closed. So all of that to say, you can go in and then receive that PO in full. If you do not receive the PO in full, either there's an error of some sort or something happened, that's okay. What ends up happening is QuickBooks will leave that PO open and expect to see the difference, okay? That also means that if you don't get the full amount of your PO and you say, you know what, it's okay, you don't need to send me those, you need to go ahead and manually close that PO or else it will remain open, okay? Hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you found value in the video. I would greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video.